about Encore or Debond. Both of those sound just amazing. Ah, cool, we're in. That's pretty nice. The true question is, who do we use after fucking Protect Gallade? Oof, AV Gallade, that's a yikes from me. That video was blocked by my school. It's kind of funny. The Blue Punch Man. Oh, not Polyrath. No, not him. I don't want to use him. We already used him. See, he's right here. Got my Wrath team on deck, built with Coots. This was a terrible time because it involved using a Polyrath, but you know what? It's okay. Now we're using Protect Gallade. It sounds horrible, absolutely irredeemably horrible. I mean, in all honesty, it doesn't sound that bad. It's mostly just some of the stand Polyrath. I don't like that people are standing things like Ninjask because he's random like B rank Pokemon. It's just, oh my god, all it does is derail the chat 24/7. Just like, I really don't care about hearing the same comments about Ninjask here. I'm actually Ninjask is a cicada, bro. But yeah. It's actually just like annoying after a certain point to see people regurgitate the same stuff about a mon as just average as Ninjask. Like, shit, man, if you want to tell me something about some other new Pokemon that you think is cool, then go for it. But after hearing the same thing for the 10,000th time, it just gets annoying. You know? What does Protect Gallade do? Ah, well, you see. Protect Gallade lets me scout out Choice Band Sneasel, if that tries to revenge kill me. It makes switching into whatever check I have to it a lot more easy. It also prevents Kangaskhan's Fake Out. Now, that's not particularly useful because at the end of the day, it's just going to double edge me into oblivion. But that's okay. Like I said, we're building with memes, so Protect Gallade is definitely a horrible idea. If I were faster than Kangaskhan, then it wouldn't be that bad. But like, I'm not faster than Kangaskhan, so it's pretty bad. Now, I was playing basketball earlier, and there was something that I wanted to use alongside like Wish Aromatisse, but I already forgot what it was, and it kind of makes me a little bit sad. It was a cool idea. Maybe if I look at the builder, I'll remember it. It was like some offensive Pokemon that doesn't have recovery, and then I wanted to use like Aromatisse Gallarfisk, I think, with it, because I think it's a defensive core that has a pretty decent amount of potential. But yeah, as I look at this list, it's not jogging my memory a single bit. Shut the fuck up, Slaney, you stupid idiot. How dare you? Quick Claw, Protect Gallade. Yeah, that's going a little bit too far, friend. I said memes, I didn't say, like, violations of the Geneva Convention. The true question is, who do I want to pair with a Gallade? I mean, at the end of the day, it's literally just Gallade Wall Break for X Sweeper. It's not exactly the most difficult Pokemon to build with. Oh, I remember it was Vikavolt, I think, that I wanted to build with. like sub boots Vikavolt, sub 3 attacks. I thought that would sound, yeah, I thought that sounded pretty interesting with Wish Aromatisse. Because of not running Roost, obviously I'm gonna be chipped down every time I have to use sub. Let me put that in the builder just so I have it. Vikavolt Aromatisse. And let me make sure I got the moves on here too. So that'd be Sub, T-Bolt, Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, yeah. Those some nice boots. I believe it's like, what, 232? What is, no, stop. Stop giving me the wrong numbers, no. And I believe this outspeeds Jolly Rhydon. So cool. Alright, so back to Gallade. Honestly, I might just change Protect to something else, because the more I think about it, the more this move has literally no use. At all. Nah, we're still gonna go with it. I'm dedicated at this point. Duraludon. I hate Duraludon. That mon is so bad. Why is the room intro Galvantula? Because Eternally's a piece of shit. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Eternally that made the room intro, at least. I have no idea why we made it a Galvantula. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that's used a Galvantula ever since it was put in the tier. The mon is awful. Imagine using Galvantula over, like, Rabombi, or over Whimsicott, or Sneasel, or really any other fast wall breaker. Or over Vikavolt. If Vikavolt gets banned in this council vote, then maybe Galvantula is better? But like, oof. I don't even want to acknowledge this set as being on my screen. Get this shit out of here. How dare you? There we go, that's how we collapse it. Galvantula's doing its best. Well, its best isn't enough. So maybe we should try doing a little bit better. So what random sweeper do we want to pair with a Gallade? I could do SD Sneasel. Is this time for fucking heavy duty boots SD Sneasel? Maybe it is. I mean, like, Gallade doesn't really... The main issue with Gallade is it doesn't lure into things you'd want broken for Sneasel. You know, like, it doesn't draw in steel types at all. Obviously, it just beats the hell out of them, but it doesn't bring them in to force damage. The only... I guess it could maybe force damage on something like an Aromatisse. I don't know, though. I don't feel like people are going to try to use Aromatisse as a Gallade check. If they are, then they're, like, really... they're really in a bind. Roxium Clef that? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, let's do Boots Sneasel. That works. There are just a lot of sets that I'm trying to get at least a little bit of what's it called? Use with? I know a lot. No, you don't, Slaney. Alright, Sneasel Galley, that looks pretty workable. Yeah, Duraludon is really bad though. I've definitely said this before, but my issue with building with Duraludon is every time I do, I'm just like, wow, why am I not using Drampa? At least if I'm using like specs on Duraludon. I think maybe Scarf Duraludon has a niche, because you can sort of revenge kill Frostmoth if you run Iron Head on it. But from my experience, when you try to use specs Duraludon, you just run into too many issues with team building. I mean, even with rocks, unless you're running hyper offense, I just feel like you're going to be so hampered. Because you end up needing a whole bunch of other roles fulfilled, and maybe it's just because I haven't found the right teammates to pair with it, but it just hasn't ended up working well if I try to use Duraludon for breaking. I just feel like it's so outdone by Drampa, because Drampa brings a whole bunch of defensive utility in other areas because of its typing, bulk, etc. And Duraludon just ends up opening holes because of its typing and bulk. Like, yeah, Specs Duraludon is scary, but I just feel like it's not making up for its opportunity cost. I think the risk greatly outweighs the reward. Yeah, I'm not I'm not touching AV Duraludon, I'm sorry. Maybe if I were playing doubles, AV Duraludon would work. So there's like that, what, it has like Stalwart, isn't that like a specifically doubles ability? Yeah, you can't do the redirect stuff. That sounds like, could be cool there. But I don't know. I guess AV Duraludon could like lure in Rabombi and Whimsicott though, because then they aren't going to be able to OHKO you anymore. Doubles in general is interesting. I played a little bit of it last gen. It's just so much different from singles. So I'm just like, shit. When do I use these random redirect moves? How do I know what Pokemon I need to have together on the field at the same time? Too much brain power goes into playing doubles at an effective level, I feel. So I got these two, obviously. A rocker is important. I haven't used a Stunfisk at all ever since we got this shift. Bit of a matchup fish, I could see that. Yeah, I'm not touching your Trick Room team. I have morals. I'm sorry, bro. I could use Rhydon on this team if I wanted to, I guess. What if I just made this Shadow Sneak last? I think we're just gonna do that. I don't know, 4 attacks Gallade sounds a lot more fun than running like Meme Gallade. We can consider SD Boots Sneasel our meme set then. Also, can I just remark on like the downfall of Sandaconda? This mod is not viable anymore and it's so sad. I once was preaching this thing to rise to S back in like April or May on the VR. And now he's just kind of bad. There's just so many other rockers that I could use. Is Coil Conda too pointless? I don't think Coil was ever any good on Sandaconda to begin with, personally. I imagine Coil is probably one of its better sets. I could even see Scarf as being okay. It's fast and reasonably strong. But I don't know. Yeah, Rock's definitely just is like outdone. Yeah, AV Duraludon does sound like it'd be really good in doubles. From what I've learned, in non-singles, Assault Vest is literally just used on every Pokemon, and I think that might be why you see a lot of random Assault Vest Pokemon in a lot of the Smogon tiers from lower ladder players. I think what ends up happening is these are people that have watched a lot of VGC, and so they're like, oh, this Pokemon can learn Fake Out. Well, I gotta put an Assault Vest on it. And every time I run into one, I'm just so saddened. It harms my soul. AV Sneasel. Nah, I'm good. Hey man, Sneasel learns Fake Out. Nah, but we're running a Violet Sneasel with Fake Out. That way I could run Fake Out, and then I could run like... Hold on, let's find a random utility move Sneasel learns. I could run Calm Mind Fake Out Sneasel that way. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're watching the stream and you aren't subscribed, please press that button right now or else I'll be very sad. Otherwise, you might miss out on an upload, and honestly, I can't imagine missing out on an upload. Sounds like a pretty rough life. I don't think I'd go so far as to say Combee is good at the tier, Slaney. Screech bro. I don't know what I would do if I ran into a Screech Sneasel. Like, at that point, is there even a point in playing out the rest of the game? I agree, sub to me. Give me the numbers. We're trying to hit 250 by the end of the year. And we're over halfway there, so we may as well hit it, you know? I think it's a pretty good idea. What rocker should I use here? I mean, honestly, like, you know, Gallarfisk and Ferroseed are two I'm thinking of right now, just because my two Mons are Fairy-Wake. So I feel like that's just naturally a good way to start team building. What does the Finch treatment entail? The best fire type in NU, definitely Ninetales. Amon's really legit. I know some people aren't super high on the Mon because it's kind of weak if you don't set up. But honestly, its speed tier is so fucking good, man. Base 100 is really nice. I can sub to you. Nah, I'm good. I mean, hey, X boss. I have no idea how to say your name, bro. If you start making good content and I see it and I like it, I'll sub. Because, hey, what can I say? I'm a connoisseur of good media. Thumbnails. Imagine me using thumbnails and not just having it be a random, like, snapshot of some turn in the game just there. Come on, man. You don't want people accidentally thinking this is like a real channel. CM Galar Corsola. Honestly, I'm gonna put that in my builder because that sounds kind of fun. I don't know what mons this learn or moves this learns beyond like Shadow Ball. This sounds kind of fun. Let me put this in here. So we get CM Shadow Ball. We need a way to hit Drampa, so Ice Beam, I guess, be good there. CM Sap Skull. I feel like I really need a way to hit Drampa, so I'm gonna go Ice Beam. I'll go Sap last though. I think that sounds good. Here, let's put this in the builder, cause again, I kinda think this sounds fun. Noctowl? It's not the worst mon. It was better before this shift, mostly because of power level of the tier. And because I think it was just a little bit easier for it to throw out hurricanes repeatedly because there were less flying resists. But now we have a shit ton of flying resists. Yeah, it is pretty slow. I think agility is okay. Paraseed or Galarfisk. I have not used a Galarfisk once. Is it time we use one? I don't know why I haven't used this mon yet since the shifts. It's mostly just a matter of me kind of forgetting that it exists, despite it being really good right now. I've also been trying to use Pokemon that are newer, so I've been trying to get a grasp of how good those ones are. Specs, Stakeout, Thievul on Spike Stack, or now consider the following. I could just use Choice Banded Sneasel on Spike Stack if I wanted a Dark type wall breaker. I think that one just might be slightly better. Also, again, another Pokemon that is just randomly not good anymore, Skuntank. Legitimately, I have not seen a single one of these since the tier shift. Like, Skuntank's just gone. I don't even know why. In theory, it should still be okay. Actually, no, I do know why. It's because we have fucking Mudsdale everywhere. Actually, Mudsdale's isn't that good. Is Basculin good still? I don't think it's good anymore. We have Gastrodon and Jellicent, and they both just hard wall it. Is it usable still? Probably. But I think it requires a lot more. It's just so much harder because instead of just having water resists, we have straight up water immunities. Basculin's not ugly. A little piranha boy. Oh, I need a fighting resist on this team's stat. It is ugly. Have you seen it? 1000% I've seen it. He's not ugly. I'm gonna do Aromatisse here. May as well. We can do Moonblast, Wish, Protect, Aromatherapy. Again, Aromatherapy is more viable than, what's it called? What's the other one? Heal Bell? Yeah, Aromatherapy is more viable because we need to make sure that we have good coloring in our moves. We don't want 3 normal type moves because then that hurts the aesthetic, so we use Aromatherapy. Why am I not using heavy duty boots? I don't know. I haven't tried it before. I also just think Wish Protect Mons really value lefty's recovery. Boots is probably good though. What is this? Oh, that's painful looking. Oof. Encouraging Loki kinda scary. I'm maybe I'll use him. Oh, we need a ground immune too. Ground immune, probably like an actual Sneasel answer would be good as well. We don't really need. I feel like these two together are good enough for revenge killing. Sneasel's really fast. Glade can revenge kill certain things with sneak. Should be good on those fronts, I would say. I'll at least say we're good on those fronts. Toxicroak beats the shit out of this team though. Like both physical and special actually just 6-0 me. Huh. That's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Yeah, low-key I hate Toxicroak. Amon is just so stupid. Man, this is why I just can't like justify Gal or Fisk. If it's so stupid, ban it or something. I mean, consider the following. It is on the list of Pokemon we are, what's it called, voting on, so who knows, maybe I did vote to ban it. Need a Pharaoh seed on this team, don't I? I just need a water resist. I need one. Now, honestly, I've got no idea what this EV spread that I'm putting on here does. But I'm still gonna run it. And I'm just gonna kind of hope this works. I don't have very high hopes of it working. I think that's okay. Roselia. Nah, I'm good. Oh, God. Oh, that Basculin set hurts to read. Honestly, it kind of hurts to read. Oh, is this the team for Gastrodon? I think it is. Gastrodon and then like last month's Sneasel check. What about a Berserker? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Let's give just a little bit of speed. I guess we can outspeed some min-speed Rhydon. I don't think there's really any incentive to using Berserker anymore. We have good steel types now. I think Silvally steel. Clefairy without a Violet. No, I'm good. I am good, fam. I mean, honestly, I don't even think I really need a Sneasel check at this point. Nothing on the team lets it in. I have enough Pokemon that, like, take a single hit. You're right. I kind of need... maybe Miltank would work better, because I need an Ice Resist that's not Sneasel. Maybe it's Miltank here, because we still have a couple answers to the other things that I'm worried about. So maybe this could work here. Oh, not bold, I'll fix that, whatever. There we go. I should stop talk about in you. I know nothing. Lol. Rip. AV Vi. Nah, I'm good. I'm not even reading the rest of that word. Oh, you know what? Last mon is definitely a Scarf Rotom, though. Scarf Duraludon. I want a ground type check, man. I want a ground immunity, man. I don't want another ground weak Pokemon. Actually, it'd be my only weak to ground, but like... Damn, if I run into the ground check is your opponent... Woo! That's a pretty good win con. Why is every Thwacky suddenly running Woodhammer? Because people are forgetting that it gets Grassy Glide, I guess. You know what, let's do it. Let's run Scarf Duraludon. Draco, Flash Cannon, T-Bolt, Iron Head. Gotta make sure we can sort of revenge kill Frostmoth, I suppose. Now, is this team any good? AOA, Gallade, Iron Head, yeah, it hits Frostmoth harder. Stone Edge, man, Stone Edge misses though. You know? Like, I get what you're saying. I hear you. But Stone Edge misses, man. I could do Rock Slide instead for a 90% chance to win, but that's weaker than 94.5. Actually, Rock Slide would technically be a little bit better, because it would guarantee the KO, it just can miss. But it doesn't miss as frequently as Stone Edge. I'll try Rock Slide here. It's not like I'm ever using the slot for anything other than that. T-Wave could work as well. But that's also then like a 90% chance, and I'm just sacking Duraludon. Guaranteed at that point. I guess I could miss Rock Slide and then just be sacking the game. But somehow, this route feels better. Foul Play, does this learn that? It does, huh? I did not know that. What does Foul Play hit? Like, genuine question, what does Foul Play hit? Rapidash, I guess, in case someone still thinks that's a good Pokemon. I'm scared of what that is, Coots. I'm running away from it very quickly. There's the Coots Duraludon suggestion. Alright, this works, I think. Let's get on a lower... What's it called? Actually, hold on. So we log in, we X out of that. You've been logged out and disconnected. Oh, I can just use the nick command? Oh, that sucks. So we reconnect. I'm just having to I'm like checking everything just to make sure I don't accidentally like show something I don't want to see on stream. Alright, there we go. I'm just trying not to like show staff room stuff. There we go. Alright, let's try this. I honestly have no idea if this team will be any good. Alright, so this dude has a Ninjask. That's a little sad. But it's okay, I've got a Gallade. I also have an SD Sneasel. And unfortunately for him, he probably is not EV'd to take the +2 Ice Shard. So that's cool. What if he just leads with the stupid ass Drampa? What's gonna happen is he's gonna lead Ninjask, he's gonna press U-turn, and then the Drampa's gonna come in. I just know. I just know with you. I know what these guys. They do the same thing every game with their Ninjask and their Wall Breaker. Oh, it still came out. He still went right to it. I'm going Aromatisse, I guess. Actually, you're probably H-voicing here. Or he's not toxing, he's fire blasting. That's not an issue. And we do get off a poison on the Alchemy. And then they forfeit. Wow. Well, that wasn't very hard to win now, was it? Interesting. That's the longest password known to man? I mean, of course it is. I got this team. This is like the most standard looking team I've ever seen. Wow. So this is a Specs Drampa with a Pivoting Steel Valley, a Fizdef Jellicent. It's probably Quiver Dance or Bombay, Scarf Glade, or maybe just all out attacker. I could see it being either. And then just Rocks Rhydon. Okay. Unfortunately, he leads off with Rabombi. Oh, he specs Rabombi. I don't know why. Like, why are you specs on this team? So I guess he's CM Drampa? I guess. Huh. We to get the poison off on this now, that's good. I don't like that the B is still in. I really don't like that the B is still in. This team has no fairy resist, I'm now realizing. That is not cash. This is Scarf, I think. You're scarfed. Oh, I missed Toxic, are you kidding me, man? Oh, that's just doomed. I really did not want to miss that Toxic. I needed that off on the Drampa. Fortunately, we do eat up the hit from the Steel Valley. That's really good for me. He goes for H-Voice. Oh, this is a pain. Because I don't have a wow, this team does not... The more I think about it, this team is not the best prepared for a few things. I don't know what this takes. Oh, this takes 1,000,000. Wow. I see. Alright. Good to know, good to know. Yo. We're testing. We're learning what our Pokemon are capable of doing. I don't have rocks up yet, I want them up. Okay, cool. Defog, I really don't care. Yep, get the para. Yup. Yup, get the rocks up. Yup, yup. Fortunately brings out this demon. Absolute style, though. I bet you're switching here. I don't like this at all. I haven't revealed Toxic. You might not think I have it. You might stay in to try to get status off on me here. He also might just go hard Gallade. Or he goes hard Rhydon. That's not particularly good for me either. But I mean, I can deal with it. He stays in, unfortunately, there and KOs me. That's... Oh, does Ice Crash even KO you? Oh my god, it doesn't, but I get a flinch. Yeah, that's why I don't love Boots Diesel. It's really, like, depressingly weak. He also confirms that he's Scarf here by going into the Gallade. Yeah, he also confirms he's Scarf by just not being able to KO a Gastrodon. That was sad. Fortunately, the Jellicent just comes out and takes like 3 damage. Goes out to Drampa. I do immaculately body slam this immediately as it comes at Para. Oh, yes. Yes! The Mill Tank. Tanking it up. Tanking it up. We get the double down. This is not a favorable position at all for me to be in. Like, at all? Fortunately, Sneasel is a very strong Pokemon. Oh, I see. Well, this is why we run Body Slam Miltank, by the way. We get paralyses on everything that we need one on. And we just get SD Sneasel. Cleaning late? Yep, that's great. I love that. Yeah, ADV Sneasel is, like, one of the most depressing Pokemon to ever exist. Alright, Grimorian. Time to face your Rosalie Berry fucking Phalanx. Low-key Gallade looking kind of nice though. His fighting resist is the B. I don't like any move that I can go for here, if I'm being real. Spectre Bombi damage hurts. Why do I not have a fight? Why don't I have a resist? It's a shame. It's okay. I get my rocks. Rocks are nice too, because he doesn't have a way to remove them. As long as I can keep these up, we're in a good spot. Unfortunately, he does not immediately go for E-Ball. Oh, that's really fortunate for me. Now we must recover. We must recover. We must remain healthy. I must remain at a high amount of health, or the Rabambi will KO me. Yeah, note to self, guys. Duraludon's a bad steel type because of this. Does Phalanx look threatening, though? Does it really? Ask yourself that. Well, he's either going for Plot, or he's going for E-Ball, so I'm gonna go Gallade. Unfortunately, gets the Spadef drop, which means that he can KO me now. Which I don't like. Having a Toxic on this is really good, though. It's not like I can't revenge kill this, so I'm not in a bad spot, necessarily. He does go into the Ferroseed versus my Aromatisse, but I don't mind that. We do get the Miltank healed up. And hopefully I can at least demonstrate why I really like Aromatisse this game, because I think clerics are just super cool. Alright, so here's the Phalanx. He's gonna set up. I mean, I'm still gonna Moonblast it, because I want Chip, you know? I also feel like I can deal with Phalanx, because I have several Pokemon with priority. And he can't one-shot the Aromatisse. So, I don't know. I think we're in a fine spot. He goes Ninetales here. He's gonna Plot. And I don't really have a way to stop this thing from using Nasty Plot here, so I'm just gonna force damage with Moonblast. We're just gonna protect here as he goes for the Fire Blast. I don't really need Miltank, so we can sack this here. Sack this and probably go Sneasel, Knock, let in Phalanx, Cry as it sets up in front of me. You know? I just... I wonder. Gallade. Oh, cool, it has Shadow Sneak already in there. 24.7 to 29. So that is not a favorable roll, so I do have to go Sneasel. I do have to Knock. Maybe he switches hard into Phalanx, which would be slightly better for me. He goes into this. I mean, you're gonna Gyro here always. Oh, he actually doesn't. But we get Galaden for completely free. So that's actually really cool. Yeah, we just get to get rid of that. He's gonna go Duraludon here. He's gonna be Scarf and try to revenge kill me, but then I'm gonna into Gastrodon, literally take negative damage. Yeah. He goes Phalanx, and I guess we stand and hope we hit his in headbutt. Yep, here's the Duraludon, so we're gonna go Gastrodon. If he doubles, I don't care that much. It's only doubled being the Ninetales, and I don't think it can do anything with the amount of toxic turns it'll have. Also, let me block PMs. Rabia is our Lord and Savior. Well, you know what? Oh, he's this. I see. Oh, no, he's... Oh. Oh, dear. Alright, well. Goodbye, Duraludon. You tried your best. So, I have two things here. I could go for a Scald Burn, which also just lowers its health more. Didn't get the burn. That kind of sucks. The cool thing is, like, every Pokemon on my team can try to revenge kill this at least. So I don't think I'm in the worst position. I'm just trying to think about what Pokemon I do need on my team. Now, I'm going to assume that my Aromatisse does not die to the Phalanx. Maybe it's a bad thing to assume here. Oh, and it just dies through Rosalie? Not bad. Yeah. God, Phalanx sucks, man. Yeah, I think this probably is game. I'm just gonna Moonblast here. Protect here. Only reason I didn't go for the Tech first is I didn't feel like letting him go for a Nasty Plot. I don't think it would have mattered, but you know. And we should just be able to power through the rest of his team, given that this is Toxic. Not bad. This team may have a whole bunch of defensive holes, but it's okay. We're going to knock the Gastrodon to take it out. Cool, cool, cool. Lord Rabia is live, of course. Phalanx really did try its hardest, you know? Sometimes you just not cut out for the big leagues. Alright, do we try this Gorsela now? Do we try to use CM Corsola? Like, the set sounds really fun. Or do we just do the Vikavolt one? I think let's use Vikavolt, because some people aren't sold on it being, like, broken. Can you try out one of my teams? I mean, I can. Will I? Maybe? Put it in chat and I will consider it. I'm mostly just trying to build random stuff right now, but yeah, if it looks fun, I'll use it. Let's see, what is this? Does it look fun? Well, its name is Toxic Spam, so that's inherently unfun. But alright, we'll give it a try. Oh dear, that's a Subseed Whimsicott. I haven't seen one of those in a generation. You call it Toxic Spam and you're not even using Toxic Steel Valley. What is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you, bro? I also don't know what the Steel Valley EVs do, if I'm being honest. Looking at them, it looks like that might be for, like... Well, let's think. Oh, that's gonna be for base 80s. I think it's with a little bit of speed creep. Yep, so Gallade. That's a base 80. Oh, well, this is a very scary looking Trick Room team. I don't like anything about this. I hate everything that I'm looking at right now, Coots. How dare you? Sure, I can try this team out though. Oh, and it's even just, it's Mudsdale plus what's it called? Catotoxic spam. There we go. Alright. And I'll even put, you know what, we gotta put the room in here. Get the builder back and just in you only. Why did I even press that? Kutsil TR, there we go. Yeah, I would call this an interesting Basculin set. Let's see. I mean, this team can only do so poorly. Alright, time to claim Boss Rooks' points. Standard affair that dates back to last gen. Who do I want to lead with? Fortunately, his ground check is a Decidueye, so that is cool. It does mean that Mudsdale can pretty much use Earthquake freely. Mudsdale also does have a pretty easy time getting in versus his team. You know, the only special attacker being the Decidueye, which I wouldn't bring Mudsdale in versus anyway. So I think that's pretty cool. It does kind of suck that he has a Decidueye, because it means Subseed Whimsy's not as potent. He actually has, you know, immunity to Deceive. But I still think it could be pretty helpful. His two immediate answers to a Whimsicott are Garbodor and Silvally Steel, both of which can get stalled out pretty effectively, I would say. I don't like it if he leads Gallade. Yeah. He's actually Silvally Ghost, okay. I'll just Earthquake immediately, I really don't care. Yep, he does go for the sub. I know, these cheeky little bastards. I know how y'all think. You always want to go for the cheeky sub. Oh, okay, cool. We get the Ghost Valley gone immediately. That's nice. I do think this shift towards sub SD is really cool to see. Miltank being super common, it's just a real nice way of just beating it. Oh, I forgot, Expostrix always turns physical Decidueye. So we're fine versus this, always. His Garbodor just gets me Mudsdale in for free. We can just start firing off more Earthquakes. We also see this is Helmet. I wonder if this is like SD Decidueye. He goes for Spirit Shackle there. That's interesting. Okay. Gets up a Spike. I'm not really worried about that. I almost wonder if he's Defog on Girder. Probably not. Mans has loved his bulk up Girder, and honestly, I've watched it claim too many souls while he's laddering. Goes to the Pylo here. Not really a problem. Get off my Toxic versus you. We do get rid of the Pylo. Cool, 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 cool. Goes to Gallade. Unfortunately, this is a huge problem. We're just gonna fodder this. Unfortunately, he also gets the flinch though. But seeing that damage, oh, he's actually not Scarf. He's just not a boosting item. I'm going to Whimsy here. We're gonna see what Whimsicott can do. Yeah, Basculin's actually just been like so worthless this game so far. Fortunately, I mean, this is low, so maybe something can happen with him. And we actually do like just barely over 50. That's sad. Is this AV Gallade? Part of me thinks it is. Oh, so it's Scarf Decidueye. I get it now. Okay. Oh wait, he's not Scarf Decidueye. Okay. Ooh, that crit made me clench a little bit. I was a little bit worried. Fortunately, I had nothing to be scared of. Let's go to my Croak. Croak looking a little bit problematic. Ooh, Croak looking a little dirty though. Croak looking to get a little bit feisty with this dude. Yeah, I think this is AV. I think he's AV Gallade. I don't like that. Or maybe Sludge Bomb just wouldn't KO. I don't know. Now, as you may not understand why I went for Leech Seed there. Now, it's honestly because I expected him to bulk up. Fortunately for me, I do have a horse. And I believe we have won, yes. Good team, Kata. The Toxic Stall has worked. Also, I was a little bit worried when the girder when the girder was still alive with my Croak gone. I always just have this like feeling that I'm gonna lose to girder whenever I see it. I don't really think the bond's particularly great, but bulk up can get out of control pretty quickly. Like girder's not frail at all. Oh no. Not him! No! Not Slaney! Wait, we both got Trick Room too! Oh my lord. How dare you. How do I beat Trick Room with Trick Room? I hate that you still have these nicknames, you fucking bastard. How dare you? I will use the URL calc as much as I want to. Oh my lord. I literally can. I literally have already used it this live. What do you mean? Hello Zen, would you do cap? So like, I would do cap if it meant that like people would be on the ladder. The problem is that people don't really ladder cap. Thus it's really difficult for me to ladder cap. I could do a live talking about some of the cap mons, but I feel like it's about all there is, you know? Submit to Noctowl. Nah, I'm good. Get cursed. Get cursed. Get cursed. I died. It's okay. You've been afflicted by the curse. What is this set? Oh, this is demonic. How'd I know? Shut up, Slaney. Shut up. You ain't nice. You ain't cool. Oh, eating it up! Absolutely delicious. Alright, let me use the URL calc real quick, by the way. Aromatisse. 252 plus 2. Nature. And that's not the nature. This is the name. Modest. Moonblast. I'll even say all this out loud for you, just so I'll help you out a little bit, Slaney. Yeah, Earthquake did a little too much. Moonblast doesn't KO, unfortunately. That's a shame. That's truly a shame that Moonblast does not KO. Wink, wink, guys. By the way, it KOs. It didn't KO. Slaney cheating. What's new? What's new? What's new? Slaney actually just cheating. It's okay. I got the wishy. I've got the wishamus washamus. Slaney, if you don't stop talking, I'm gonna hit you with the backside of my hand. Will I play RU? Well, me playing RU would imply that I know how RU works. And I definitely do not know how RU works. Ah, nice win in a speed tie too. I mean, if you pass me an RU team, I could try to understand how the tier works for a few games, but that's really it. I'm sure if I really needed to, I could hunt down someone to give me a team regardless. Hey, what are you gonna do about this big-ass fish just staring your team down? Oh, the Aromatisse is your answer. Really, Slaney? That's kinda noobie of you, bro. That's a little bit of a noob move, bro. Also, look at me, now I'm faster than the Aromatisse. Ah, that's not too bad. Look at us go. Yeah, I love how cracked Wishy-Washy's stats are. That's really funny. I have over 400 attack. The fish is here, the fish is now. No, I won't type /calc. Stop. No, why would you be able to use your mummy against this? Hello? Imagine being able to use mummy against, like, Sylvally. That'd be hilarious. Slane, you're crying a little bit too much, please. Also, Coots, this team only has 2 Trick Room setters? Come on now. Oh, the hex. Oh, no. Alright. Hello, I am in. Good night. You have been put to bed. That's fine. Is it? Is it fine? Is it really though, Slaney? I don't think it's fine. I think you're trembling a little bit. You're quaking in your boots. You're quaking. You're quaking, brother. Come on. You're about to lose to Pincurchin, bro. Just know you're losing to Pincurchin. I'm not switching him out. He's going to stay in and he's going to claim literally every Pokemon on your team. Pincurchin does not care. Why did you Flamethrower? You are so bad! Holy shit! How do bad players like you get rewarded this hard? That's crazy. Leave a like if you think Slaney's awful. Holy shit. Absolutely irredeemably bad. It's a good thing that I made sure to EV my Drampa for outside of Trick Room so I can never lose the Drampa versus Drampa matchup. And as you can see, Slaney knows. Submit to me. I don't like what that implies. Disgusting. Get out. Dog, use a die. Oh my god, and I got Slaney using Protect. Get out. Honestly, I think if this team had like one more Trick Room setter though, it'd be perfect. I'm max Spadef, yeah, and it's not enough. Should've used a Clefairy, bro. Would've been bulkier. Why is there a girder here? Why is there a girder in front of me? You're not even faster, bro. I'm lying, by the way. It's okay. Pincurchin's back. Go out to Drampa here, by the way. What do you mean? Bro, it's Mini Tapu Koko, except he gets spikes. Imagine not going Drampa. Wow, Slaney sucks. Boo! Also, imagine hitting every Draco you go for. That's just crazy. It's actually just crazy that he never misses a Draco. No! I'm the mini fish now! No! No! The citrus berry was not enough. 2-0? What do you mean? You're 2-1. I've washed your ass in OU. Get on about. Ah, how does it feel? How does it feel? You know, you don't even get to KO the Wishy-Washy. You don't. How does it feel? Big old Drampa died to little old mini Wishy-Washy. How do you feel, Slaney? How do you feel? You should feel awful. What in the world just happened? I just opened up another tab. I see. Okay, so This is very interesting. That's not what I meant to do. Let's open up this. Grab apple, yes. Alright, I don't know how that happened. I should be ashamed. Nah, I think I should actually just be content. Big ol' Drampa fainting to little ol' wishy-washy. How does it feel, Slaney? Let me know. Rabia is the Poggeroo. True, true, true. Alright, we're gonna build a Vikavolt now. It's time. Listen, that little... No, it's not! Stop lying to yourself. You're trying to make yourself feel better after getting washed by a tiny little fish. It's not happening. It's almost as strong. Only almost, though. Which means that it's not as strong. In other words, you lost to a mon weaker than even Combi. How does it feel? Combi is definitely not like B+ on the VR. Don't you lie to people. That's not nice. Yo, for some reason I already hate how these, like, three next to each other look. I don't know why, but just these three should never be on the same team. I have no rationale behind saying that. It's just a gut feeling. I really hope you didn't check the VR just to see if Combi was on it, brother. I really hope. Does this look half decent? Let's see. Does this look half decent? There's a Scarf Gallade, there's a Ninetales, there's a Valley Steel, there's a Gastrodon, there's a Jealous. I mean, like, I feel like the first three look fine, even the first four kind of, and then it's just a little weird at the end. I feel like there's a lot of defensive redundancies in there, which harms the overall ability of the team to perform. Question is now, how the fuck do I make this team perform? I think the way to make this team perform is not by trying to pair it with Wish, because I don't know, I think it sounded cool on paper, but now that I'm looking at the three together, it's just not gonna happen. We can still use Vikavolt though. Vikavolt plus like a Specs Fairy sounds like a really good way to just punish all the steel types. We're gonna use Whimsicott because anyone that watched my battles last gen, anyone that knows how I team built last gen knows that Whimsicott was probably on over half my teams. At least like as the generation came closer to the end. Is there any reason not to run a Specs Fairy? Sure, if you're running something like Specs Toxicroak instead, you probably don't need a Specs Fairy. So we got these two to try to overload steel types. Now we want a win con that appreciates the overloading of steel types. And I'm thinking Frostmoth works really well here as a result. Although that's 3 weak to fire, so maybe not him. But another win con that appreciates the overloading of steel types. I see Silvally Dragon as an option. I mean, only half ironically do I see Sneasel as an option. I mean, honestly, Duraludon, Body Press Duraludon doesn't even, like, sound the worst there. I mean, we could try, let's try Silvally Dragon. I don't think it's particularly good at the moment, but maybe with this amount of support, it could work. Should have been Iapapa. I mean, to be fair, Iapapa would have been like 8% more. And yeah, it would have kept me out of range that one turn, but I still would have been put back in range on the last turn. Now I see Vikavolt. I definitely do think that Rhydon is a really good rocker to put with it. There's not really any reason behind saying that. It's mostly just something that's been established for a while. What if we're in a bulkier Rhydon? Like, just... If I try this... Not Calm. Nope, stop. There we go. Like, does max HP Rhydon, max attack work? Maybe? Let's try it anyway. This also gives me a little bit more bulk for the team as we try to figure out the last 2 slots. Let's see, who do we want to do? Definitely need a dragon type check. Good lord, we get run down by any of them right now. I just don't know what steel type would even fit on the team. I mean, we have a dragon check right here. I guess Whimsicott does answer them. Just not very proficiently. DS, NU, steel. Well, these are just steel types we're looking at, and yeah. None of them looking too enticing, especially. I just thought about something. I talk about overloading steel types. I could use Sylvali's steel with like Swords Dance. Is it also likes that these two put a lot of pressure on water types? So I think this could work pretty decently. And I could even just go like Toxic Blast, and I think that would work still. Because it doesn't have to be that it's like I'm aiming for a Sylvali Steel sweep. It could just be that I'm looking to have Sylvali Steel with Swords Dance, appreciating these two doing things. Because honestly, even Specs Whimsy could be a late game winner. So I think this works. And I am kind of considering Jellicent here as my water type. I do need an answer to Ninetales. Need an answer to Ninetales here. Need a water resist. Maybe it's not Whimsicott. This also is another fighting resist, or fighting check, which isn't the worst. I also actually have a kind of interesting idea of a set that I could go here. Well, if I tried Psychic Jellicent, is my Croak check. Does this work? Let's see something. Jellicent. Just max HP. Toxicroak, Inu, Nasty Plot. So Life Orb Croak does not 2-hit Jellicent. Stealth Rocker up, I do need some Spadef. If I were Calm... Calm with 20 special defense. Look at us innovating the tier real quick. Then speed for like Adamant Rhydon, and then just put the rest in defense. And, like recover Will-O-Wisp. Sure. This looks fun. It's Spadef Wishy. Is that... Do we really say Spadef Wishy is who we want last? Or not last, but who we want here? Like, it would work. But like, I don't know. Honestly though, even just like Jellicent with a little bit more Spadef doesn't sound like a horrible Drampa check. I'm sure Draco still messes you up really badly. Like, I'm probably just taking a little bit less from Specs Draco now. But it's probably not the worst role for him anymore. You know? This also checks Ninetales a little bit better because of the extra bulk. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't love it either, if I'm being 100% real. I'm gonna go Roost here. I feel like I need Roost. And Dual Stabs is probably fine enough. No E-Ball means that I do struggle with Galarfisk, but I don't think that's a big problem. Although not being able to just one-shot Rhydon kinda sucks. Kinda sucks a lot. We'll figure it out. After a battle, I'm exhausted and gonna eat. Was it fun? Thanks for coming out, Slaney. A true bro. Absolute bro. Why did Scarf Croak last? There's not really a reason for me wanting to use Scarf Croak last. It just looks like it fits. Oh, again, I don't know why Scarf Croak fits, but it kind of does. Huh. Could try him. There's a dark resist, but I don't think dark's really the offensive typing that I need to be worried about necessarily. I already have a Whimsicott if I really am worried about having a Monster resistant. I think the thing I want a Ghost resist here. At least max HP Rhydon helps versus like the SD valleys that aren't Steel Valley, so that's cool. Scarf Croak and Sneasel are kind of the two that I'm looking at here, I guess. It's my last Mon. Oof, we're gonna try him. I don't know why, but it feels like this Mon fits here. I'm going to very begrudgingly put Drain Punch as a move on it, because I hate Drain Punch on Scarf Croak. It just, this Mon is so weak, you do like 35 to offensive Rhydon. It's really sad, and I'm pretty sure Drain Punch to max HP Rhydon will do less than 30. So that's gonna be really fun. Overload the steals. I will title this, sure. Let's see if this team works. Like, it looks functional enough. We run into Coots already. Oh no. No, 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 no. There's a Duraludon, I'm scared. A Vikavolt, though, looking pretty decent this game. This is a game I wish I had E-Ball, obviously, to hit the Rotom a little bit harder. But having Bug Buzz is cool, because it means I hit the Duraludon a little harder. I'm also scared of this being, like, Iron Defense Duraludon. Because I don't think he needs it to be choiced. And so I think it does mean he can run that just cursed set. As we both lead Silvally Steals. I'm probably faster, which is a little bit annoying here if I'm being real. Watch this big brain play though. I have the line. This is the optimal line. Yup. He goes to the Duraludon here. Wow, I do 12. He sets rocks, which means the Mudsdale may be choice banded. Which is a scary prospect, to say the least. I don't love the prospects of the C-Beam Mudsdale pressing Earthquake repeatedly versus me. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Yep, he does go Whimsy like I thought he would. Oh, and here he is. Here's Horse. Here's Horse. Oh, your substitute. Oh, dear. Wait, is it Subtox? It is. Not him. No. Hey, let's get the Vikavolt in real quick. Buzz Buzz. Hit him up with the Bug Buzz. Not bad. Fortunately, my Jellicent is now poisoned, which I don't love. Goes to Mudsdale. I mean, I'm faster than you, so I'm just gonna Bug Buzz. I'm guessing this is like Jolly Max Speed Mudsdale, though, if he went out to it, versus my Vikavolt. Goes up to Steel Valley. I don't feel like getting... Yeah. Assumed that would be a move that he has. Was it a Wishy? Very scared of this. We are faster, at least. Risk of Earthquake does a lot. I said it did a lot, mostly because I saw all the other damage I took, and I was like, oh, that was just Earthquake. I think this is a choice Rotom here, so he's probably going to go for Shadow Ball. I mean, Vikavolt still can take advantage of this, kind of, but I feel like every time he'll just get Rotom in. Actually, I do see lines where that's still a useful Pokemon to have. Okay, so he locks Shadow Ball. I do know, again, I'm pretty sure it's a Scarf Rotom. Especially given that damage, I think Specs would have done a lot more. I feel like I really do need Jellicent around this game too, so I don't want to lose it here. Just gonna sack Vikavolt and get Rhydon in. I think this is the optimal line. We do make him a very sad little fish. I think since we're max HP too, we might be able to actually like take hits from Duraludon and the likes, so that's good. So he goes Duraludon here. I think he's trying to free up potential T-Bolt spam late. Oh my lord, he's just... Oh, he's... Wait, when did this eat a citrus berry? Oh, just then. Okay. I didn't realize that my Earthquake did that much. That's what happens when you skip turns, lads. Yeah, so this mon is 1000% worthless. Like, actually, like, nothing of value comes from keeping that mon around. But at least it was able to get some chip down on the Duraludon. That's cool. Oh, he does just Volt there. Oh, he got me. Okay. If I get a burn on the road and was Scald, that'd be really cool here. And I do get the burn. Good, good, good. Do KO that with Heat Crash. Good, good, good. I should tank this multi. Oh, okay, he just Toxics. That works too. Alright, I have no idea who user XXX Isle of Pokemon XXX is, but they tried to message me twice. I don't think this team works. I'm still not sure on the last slot, though. I feel like Scarfcroak could be something else, personally. It is nice to have as like a Sneasel check, though. You know, switching into Knockoff. It's still going to do a lot, but I can switch into Knockoff. I outspeed so I can revenge KO it, so that's good. I think it's probably fine there. Reasonable enough last spawn, so I'll keep it, sure. Why not? Let's see if we can get at least another battle. We're off against Muhammad. Duraludon Rocker on his team, he's got the Godmoth. Scarfcroak is cool for checking that too. I'm assuming at least that Gungshot KOs from full because Toxicroak is strong. Frostmoth does not have good bulk. He also doesn't really have a great answer to Rhydon. You know, like Eldegoss gets Heat Crashed. Jellicent's still gonna take a pretty hefty amount from my attack as well. I also see like no Whimsicott check, so just don't be Sash. No Sash Duraludon. Thank you. I just love that Whimsicott can just always OHKO from full. Oko from full. I just love that Whimsicott could always Oko that. He sets up the God Moth. This does not matter. Cannot touch my Sylvally Steel. And we do see lefties. I don't want to take a burn here. Actually gonna Bug Buzz here as he goes out to the Jolteon. That's a little bit better of a play. He actually stays in and gets off a big Hex. Wow. And then he goes Jolteon. Okay. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy, old pal. Well, he's actually just gonna go for Shadow Ball here, so like, eh. Oh, that actually KOs. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that means... I'm assuming you're Specs if you KO with that and we don't see Life Orb, right? D. I don't know what D means, but okay. Goes back out to the Jellicent. Now this is a lot more of an issue because we lost our best Mon to deal with it. So I will go Sylvally Steel here. And I will shamelessly just... Are you kidding me? This Toxic. Cool. Alright. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks a lot. Because that means this Mon has gotten a whole bunch of chip on it as well, because I had to, you know, stay in an extra turn. That's not good. It's really not good. It's not at all what I needed. Got a Whimsy. I'm gonna U-turn versus this. You shouldn't stay in. Yep, you go Frostmoth. Yeah, so I can go into Toxicroak here and just go for Gunk Shot. I think that's a fine play. So we do a decent enough amount. And if we get Chip on the Moth as well, that is good. He actually stays into Hex. I'm gonna Moonblast here because you don't have a steel, not a steel resist, a fair resist. He can recover all he wants. Go Sylvally Steel here, just multi. They actually stay in there for some reason, which I'm very confused by. I feel like you preserved this because it's like your only decent answer of switch, or your only decent way of switching into Whimsy. Nope. I mean, we just revenge it with Croak. That's not bad. As he goes into this, I'm going to sack the Sylvally Steel here every time. So he actually goes for Calm Mind. I am definitely going for Toxic here. You can just eat that poison. I'm gonna go Croak. I'm really gonna hope that I hit this Gunk Shot. I should go for another as well, because Jellicent should, you know, go down. And we do hit it, and we do even KO it. Not bad. We could see Scarf Croak clean up the rest of this dude's team. He goes out to Jolteon here. We go Rhydon. And this is a very free Heat Crash. His Whimsicott, he doubles back to the Alchemy. Unfortunately, the Eldegoss does get Regenerator, which, yeah, it's a little annoying. I'm a Heat Crash because this thing is very light, so it's max power, and yup. Not bad. I like this team. I think we're going to end the live, though, friends. Pretty good amount of time. Popping off. This last team, I think this is pretty close to being a good team. Or, I mean, I think it's already, like, a good enough team. It's mostly just that last slot. Is Croak really what I want there? I'm not sure on it. And who knows, maybe by the time the council vote's done, this team won't even be valid anymore. Sort of depends on how people feel on Vika and Croak. It's gonna be it for me though, lads. I don't have a goated team to challenge. All good, my guy, all good. Do not worry. Thanks for showing up if you did. If you stayed the whole time, good lord, what... I'm sorry this is what all you had to do with your free time today. But thanks, no, thank you. This was a good, nice length stream. That's gonna be it for me, friends. I'll see you next time. And maybe there will definitely be an upload on when we do the council vote and the results of that.